Hello, guys. Today was a rough day, but I think you all knew that. It's Tuesday, February the 22nd. So, Isabella went back to um, the person she resides in. I talked to her today, and it went okay. She had a pretty good day at school. Like, when she goes back, it's always kind of rough. It's always kind of rough. Like, the conversation is a little rough. It's hard. She feels like she's stuck between two people, and I wish the person that she was living with would see that. It's just disturbing to me that I don't know, that a person feel like because they came in a time that was needed, which really, when she came in, was really a time that she volunteered, um, because Isabel was initially set to go back to her father's, and this person came in and was like, she stays here. This would be a neutral point to keep her connected to both of you all, so that way she's not away from you, or whatever. But really, behind the scenes, everything had already been done in the course, and we didn't know anything about it. So it's just mind blowing to me. But on another note, so I'm waiting on some things to be put into place, and some really positive things have been happening. So things are coming together that I'll be able to share at a later date, that's helping me as far as resolving the custody issue. And I'll talk to you all about that later. But today has been a good day. I'm trying to work on the campaign for the women at y'all excuse my hair. I'm sorry. I feel like if we keeping it weird, y'all can see how I am at all times. And unfortunately, every day my hair is not done. I don't have on makeup 24/7 day, but I'm just doing what I can. But anyway, so I've been working on the video today to highlight what's going on within the prisons with the COVID. And it's just so mind blowing, so mind blowing on how little the BOP, the district courts, the district judges, the prosecutors are really doing to really help people to be released or to get some type of relief. They don't want to give you no relief at all. I mean, they almost don't want to give you relief unless you dying. And by the time they grant the compassion release, you're either dead or you're dying. So that's mind blowing too. Just the lack of compassion is a lot. So today I've been working on this video. Guys, I've been out of prison for 19 going on 20 months. So still learning how to work like the videos and put videos together is a struggle for me. Okay, because technology has changed. Like, if I did 5 years and it changed in 5 years. So it's a matter of putting things together, and it's a lot. So I'm trying to put this video together to start drawing attention to the different district judges that are denying compassion releases and are aware of the conditions that's going on. I'm going to give you guys more information and talk more about the First Step Act, because the First Step Act, a lot of people were saying when former President Trump signed the First Step Act, they was like, oh, it didn't do anything toward reform. It did a lot of things that you all see going on from 2019 really all the way up to now in 2022 is because of the compassion release. If it wasn't for the compassion release, a lot of people wouldn't be out. They'll still be in prison. It helped a lot of people that were serving life sentences. And then Trump pardoned, he granted clemency to a lot of people that were serving long terms that had never gotten out of prison. So people can say what they want, but if you really do research, you'll see that there has been a lot of reform. So I cooked tonight. I cooked some chicken, some macaroni and cheese. It was good. But I'm not a real salt eater, so I put what is that seasoning that I use? but it has a little bit of salt. So it gave me a little bit of headache, blood pressure problem. Because when I was in prison, I didn't eat no salt, no sweets. Tomorrow I'm going to start back walking. I used to get up every morning and walk when I first got out of prison and in prison. But when I went through my my transition, and I had anxiety when I first came. I had anxiety when I was in prison, and I had anxiety when I came out. And I am so anti-medication because I don't have to depend on anything. And then, you know, some doctors be like, well, this is just for now. I just didn't want to depend on anything. So I've always found that meditation and walking is good to deal with anxiety. So I don't have anxiety. Y'all, God is so good. I don't have anxiety anymore. So because I don't have anxiety anymore, I've started walking, and I see I'm getting a little chunky in the face. So tomorrow I'm going to start back walking. Today it rained. Oh, it took so much for me to get out that bed today because of that rain. But I think that life after prison for women needs to be highlighted so people can see what actually goes on. I wish you all, I could have been documenting since I first got out, but I'm going to be honest, that first year was a trying year. My first, I'll say 16 months was trying. I don't even think I would have been able to get up and much less record anything because it was hard. It was hard. I remember going through counseling, and it was hard terminating relationships, especially the relationship with my sister. It was hard. It almost felt like it was heartbreaking to me. And I remember when I was going through counseling, the counselor said, you know, one session, she said, what's the hardest thing that you're dealing with? I said, being able to live a separate life from my sister. Because, you know, we had gone so separate. So it was time we were going two different ways. And it was hard. Because I was so attached because I felt like, okay, this is the person that I felt had my back. And it was just a lot to it. But I think that when people get out from prison, that sometimes dealing in relationships, even in marriages, people feel like we've changed. Oh, you changed, you don't act the same, you're different. And it's just that we've been so long into our own little shell. Because, you know, when you be in prison, you try to block things off that's going on around you and everything. You try to block it out. And the circumstances in prison, like the noise. Oh, I remember so many nights, y'all, they'd be in there hollering and screaming. And you trying to block out the noise so you can sleep. So you still have to kind of move past those different things that you've gotten accustomed to. And a lot of people just don't understand, you know, but it is what it is. So I'm just sitting up here on Facebook. Thursday, I will be on this podcast called BAM, BAM. They're in Ohio, and they're honoring people that have contributed to their community. So I'm one of the people that they're honoring. That was big for me because I never think about whether I'm making a difference. And sometimes when it comes to my work, sometimes I second guess it. Like, okay, am I being effective? Am I doing the right thing? I worry about that sometimes, but it's all good. So I just want to pop my head in. I hope you all are having a good day. Today feels like a Monday, and it's a Tuesday. Sometime this week, I got to go get my eyebrows done, hair done, nails done, everything. Am I the only one that sometimes needs to stop and smell the roses? All right, guys. Have a good night.